One thing that I really struggled with when I was learning how to get good with women, and after, approaching over 2,500 women probably in my lifetime, I used to be this guy that was chronically hooked on looking for tricks, looking for tactics, and not really ever making progress. Maybe I'd get a little tactic here and there that would work occasionally, and it'd help for a week, but then it'd stop working, like out of nowhere. And if you're one of these guys that chronically is hooked on YouTube and trying to figure out the next best tactic for approaching and attracting women, getting dates, and getting real consistent results, then this video is going to help you, because there was really one main mindset shift that I had to make that I'm going to explain in depth in this video, and I'm going to give you some practical ways to apply this mindset that really took me from, maybe pulling once every month, like going on 2 dates a month, to, if I go out 10 times, I'll pull 7 times. And that's not really an exaggeration. Literally have done those numbers in the past. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm literally just saying, like, I'm generally a pretty attractive dude with my communication. Like, girls like me, and it did not always used to be that way. And it's not a looks thing either. I've been way worse looking than I am now in the past, and my game was probably better in the past than it is now. What's this mindset that you got to learn, that you got to really lock into? Well, this mindset is something very simple. It's realizing that up to this point in your life, you've never done anything that goes against your beliefs, which is fine. But what does that say about your beliefs? What does that say about how you view the world? If you're the type of guy that's like, oh, well, dating, girls will just come to me. Eventually, once I figure this out, women will come to me. Once I have enough money, once I'm jacked, once there's a right time, women, they're gonna come to me. Or maybe you let fate take care of things for you. Or you think that, oh, naturally I should just meet women and just somehow end up on dates because we have some rom-com moment. How is that worked out? So fundamentally, you're taking action based on what your beliefs are at your current where you're at. But that just means if you take more action based on your beliefs, your default setting is the results you're getting right now. Okay, so you can make one change to your actions, but fundamentally you'll always fall back to the level of your beliefs. And there are some really common beliefs that guys really struggle with. And so what's the solution to this? How do you fix that? Because that can be really hard. That can feel really hard. Well, you have to drop your ego and think, man, maybe all my fundamental assumptions about how the world works, how women think are wrong. One specific thing is a lot of you guys are optimizing for positive reactions from women. You're like, okay, the more positive reactions I get, the better chance I have of going on a date with her. It's just not true. The more intense the reaction you get from a girl, that's actually what you care about. So a lot of you guys are getting these average, positive responses, but you're getting a bunch of them, and you're like, man, my game's getting better. It's getting worse. Women are less attractive, and that's a big problem. So a lot of you guys, if you have fundamentally incorrect beliefs, you guys are screwing yourself because you're not willing to drop your ego and be like, man, maybe I was wrong all along about everything. And so you're going to keep doing stuff that keeps shooting yourself in the foot. Imagine if you believed that 2 plus 2 equaled 3, and somehow the money you made revolved around knowing what 2 plus 2 is. You would be really bad at that job. And you would be like, man, my life is epic because 2 plus 2 equals 3. And this is like a very vague fucking example. But if you believe something fundamentally that's incorrect, you're not going to change anything. If you keep doing the math on this thing and you keep getting 2 plus 2 equals 3, cool, I keep getting 3, that's awesome, that's fine. You can think you're doing the right thing, but you are not doing the right thing. You're getting the wrong result. And so your results will never change. You can get 2 plus 2 equals 3 as much as you want, but you're never going to get the result you actually wanted, which is 4. But you weren't optimizing for 4. You were optimizing for 3, right? That was like kind of an autistic example, but it illustrates my point pretty well, because you guys are fundamentally believing the wrong shit about women. Whether you're believing this like red pill retardation that like is sweeping the fucking world right now, or you're believing like this fairy tale Disney World bullshit that's like this watered down, like, oh, women will like me for me. Whatever you're believing, you're not believing the right shit. Because if you believe the right shit, your results would be there. You'd be doing the right shit if you believe the right thing. That's fundamentally what matters. If you want really healthy relationships with women, you should probably be having really healthy relationships with women. And if you don't, your beliefs are probably incorrect. So what do you actually do about that? Well, if you have some incorrect beliefs, if you need to improve your belief system, you should probably find a mentor that's getting results for guys that you want. And speaking of a mentor, there's the school community linked down in the description, where I'll coach you for $54 a month and give you beliefs that have helped other guys, my clients, get on multiple dates per week. And also these beliefs will have led to me getting laid a lot, finding my ideal girl and getting into my ideal relationship, and just generally having an amazing dating life. So these results are pretty much undeniable. At this point, I post about them all the time on my story on Instagram. So if you're really really want amazing results, the best way to do that is by surrounding yourself with other guys that are also detaching from this programming that's got them fucked up, that's got them the wrong results. You need to deprogram your mind from the bullshit you've been feeding yourself for years. You need to fix the diet that your mind is on. And you can do that by paying to be in communities. You can do that by paying for mentorship. You can click the link down below as well to apply for my high ticket mentorship. You can also just surround yourself with people in person that have more similar beliefs. So start, maybe go to the gym more, get around people, like run clubs or whatever, just like places where people try to improve themselves. But the best place to go is going to be pay to get into highly specific communities where it is normal to deprogram a lot of this stuff. That just makes sense. If you can't find it naturally, organically, you pay. It's the same thing with a business. If you can't find an audience, a lot of businesses just pay for the audience. And that's just what it is. Leverage your money so you don't have to waste a bunch of time and energy finding a group of people that'll help you get to your goals. All right. So that was just a big mindset shift that I know really helped me when I was first starting out on this journey, getting around like-minded guys. All right. You can join the school down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one.